Hey, if you've never planned out your social media content for a week or a month or even a couple days ahead for whatever reason, maybe you think the algorithms will punish you if you don't publish your content live and natively. Maybe you just don't think there's any benefit to scheduling and planning out your social media content. Well, today on episode 9 of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, I'm going to give you one compelling reason that you probably want to start planning out your social media content. And I'm going to give you some of the best practices to execute so that you can do it both efficiently and effectively. So I need you to do me a huge favor. Comment in the chat where you're from. Drop the name of your business and or your brand. Smash that subscribe button. And let's kick it this morning. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to episode 9 of the Cortez Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. I am your host, Cortez Hustle, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur and founder of the PLR Profit Society, an online community and mentorship program where it's my mission and my ministry to help people just like you take your gifts, talents, experience, expertise, and passions, marry them with the right systems, mainly AI-powered software, done for you digital products so that you can build a passive income empire for yourself. We've been talking all this week about social media, how to treat your social media account like a digital product, and how to be strategic with everything that you do. So today's going to be no different. I'm learning the power in planning my social media content so that I can get more from each one of these platforms. And I'm going to give you my compelling reason that you probably want to start batch creating content, planning and scheduling that content so that you can grow more effectively on social media. So welcome to Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle. It's about to go down. Let me see who I have in the room on YouTube over here. We've got Family First Design, a brand new agency. We got Relentless Defense Firearm Academy in the building as well. Drop the name of your business and your brand on TikTok so I can show you some love as well. And if you're listening to the audio on the podcast, unfortunately, this is a recording, so you can't drop yourself and get any live shout outs, but I do read my comments. So perhaps you can drop a comment and I can give you a shout out tomorrow. So we're going to dive right in today because as in true Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle fashion, I'm actually going to let you look over my shoulder and see what my content calendar looks like as I plan and schedule out some of my content. So let's go into some of the best practices for planning your social media content. Then I'm going to share with you the number one reason that you absolutely probably should be doing this yourself, right? So what are some of the best practices to planning, batch creating, and scheduling your content? Number one, the first thing that you want to do is you want to define your weekly content goals, right? So for me, I'll give you my weekly content goals. As you guys know from earlier this week, I'm building on 3 social media platforms as my primary platforms. All of my attention is going there: Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And don't come for me in the comments. I know YouTube is not technically a social media platform, but that's what I'm building on. So what are some of my content goals? Number one, I go live every day on YouTube. But if you know anything about YouTube, you know that live video is treated differently than uploaded video, and upload video and live video is treated differently than YouTube Shorts. It's almost like YouTube is broken into 3 distinct and different platforms. So you need to know that accordingly. So I want a live video Monday through Friday. I want a recorded upload at least once a day, 7 days a week. And I want at least 2 shorts, one in the AM and one in the PM, going up on YouTube. For Instagram, I want at least 2 reels going up in the morning, in the AM and in the PM. I want at least 1 native piece of content, whether it is a carousel, whether it is a long form video, whether it is a just a infographic post or something like that, every day, 7 days a week, right? That's my YouTube, that's my Instagram goals, and I want the same thing on TikTok. So define your goals, right? That's what type of content I want to put up, but I also want to make sure that I'm getting at least 5 followers every day on all 3 of those platforms, right? So ask yourself, what do I want my audience to do this week? Grow engagement, ask questions, run polls, drive traffic to a podcast episode, create teaser clips, blog posts, sell a product, create value-driven posts leading to a call to action. So, for example, if the goal is podcast awareness, the content theme might be how to start a digital side hustle. So number 1, you're going to decide on what your social media goals are first and foremost. Number 2, you're going to choose your content pillars, right? What are your content pillars? I keep telling y'all, and I'm going to keep telling y'all, that if you don't do anything else, you better make sure these platforms know who the heck you're talking to and what the heck you're talking about. So I'm talking about making money online overall, or making passive income online overall with digital products. But what are some of the pillars that are in alignment with making passive income online with digital products? Well, some of those pillars might be done for you digital products. Some of those pillars might be private label rights or PLR products. Some of those some of that content might be social media marketing. These are pillars that I can stand on and create content around, because they all lead back to my main thing, right? So in addition to the types of content, you also want to make sure that you have content themes, right? Pick 3 to 5 core themes that rotate weekly. Examples: educational, tips, how-tos, industry insights; engagement, polls, questions, and trends; authority, behind the scenes, personal wins, testimonials. Number 4, promotion, offers, digital products, and services. Do not, for the life of me, treat your social media platforms like a digital product and never ask anybody to buy from you. It's okay to ask people to buy from you. Just don't be asking them to buy from you all the freaking time. 80-20 is the rule that I subscribe to. 80% of the time, I'm giving you value. My calls to action are typically make sure you comment, engage, follow me, etc. 20% of the time, I'm putting out a flat out sales pitch. Listen, personal branding with Live with AI is going down Saturday in 2 days. Click the link in my bio so you can register and reserve your spot. Straight for the jugular sale post. You know why my audience is okay with that? Because 80% of the time, I'm just giving them value and tips that's helping them move throughout their business, make more passive income, get better with their marketing, just like this video is here today. Most of this video is pure valuable content to help you with your social media content planning and batch creation. But there is a sales section in today's content, like it is every day. But the amount of time that I'm asking you to listen to a sales message in comparison to the amount of time that I'm giving you value is probably like 95-5, right? So, and then last but not least, make sure you have user-generated content. When someone leaves you a review and somebody leaves you a shout out, say, man, I was on Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle this morning, and he dropped this, and they tag you in it. Make sure you go and screenshot that, and you use that as a native post in your own content. I'm just saying. So, an example, if Monday equals engagement, post a motivational Monday reel. If Tuesday equals education, post a 60-second business tip reel. Just keep a variety and a good mix of content coming out on your socials. Now, number 3, if you're just tuning in, we're talking the best practices for planning and scheduling your content. And I'm going to tell you why this is critically important if you're serious about growing on social. Number 3, create a content calendar. Open a Google Sheet, Trello, or use a whiteboard or a white piece of paper, right? Create 3 columns. Column 1 is for the day of the week. Column 2 is for content type. Is this a reel, post, story, poll, etc.? Column 3, topic, caption, call to action. I would show y'all what this looks like, but just trust me, it's a dope little schedule. So reel, what is the topic? Hustle mindset tip, what is the call to action? Drop a fire emoji. Tuesday, what is the content type? A carousel. What is the topic? 3 digital side hustles anybody can start. What is the call to action? Save this for later, right? Simple content planning calendar to keep you focused and to keep you on task. Number 4 on our list of best practices for planning and scheduling your content so you can focus on the number 1 thing that you should be doing on these social platforms is batch your content. Block out at least an hour to 2 to create all the content at one time. Use these batching strategies. Record videos in one session. I saw a guy that I newly started following based on our strategy we talked about on Monday or Tuesday. He said, man, do mock interviews with yourself if you want to get a lot of video content and just answer questions. You might be saying, well, Cortez, what questions will I answer? You're going to answer the questions that you're going to ask ChatGPT to tell you that your target audience is asking. You're going to go to something like Answer the Public and find the questions that your industry is asking. And you set up your camera and you organize the questions and you do a mock interview with yourself. That way you can record a lot of content at one time. Can I tell y'all my secret to this live? This live, and the way I do the live is I'm giving you what's called a listicle, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, etc. You know why I do that? It's because each one of these things that I am listing off becomes a standalone short or reel. See, some of you guys want to get into video and you're thinking, man, that's a lot of work. Tomorrow, I'm actually going to show you behind the scenes on how I create 30 pieces of content in minutes, right? It's bananas, but it starts with understanding my overall goal. A pillar piece of content. We go 35 to 40 minutes on these lives. I give a list of at least 5 to 10 things. So that is 5 to 10 reels that come out of this live if I just stick to that. But within these listicles, I'm giving nuggets that also can be pulled out and used as standalone shorts and reels. And now they have AI tools, y'all, that will cut this stuff up for me, and I don't got to do it myself. But let me get back on track so I can save some time to show y'all over the shoulder what the heck I'm really talking about, so y'all can see that this stuff is real. So record videos in one session. Change shirts for variety if you have to. Write captions and calls to actions all in one sitting. If you've recorded all the videos, then write your captions to all of those videos. If you're like me, I'm putting my videos in a tool, and the tool is giving me a transcript, and I take the transcript and I tell ChatGPT to write me the perfect caption to go with the video that's attached to this transcript. This stuff does not have to be hard. Does it take some time to think through what it is you actually want to get done? Yes, it used to, but now you don't even got to do that. Just watch this video and I'm giving you an actual game plan, right? Design carousels using Canva and use pre-made templates in Canva. Why would you create a carousel from scratch when Canva has all of these carousels already pre-made? Here's your example. Film 3 short-form videos in 30 minutes. Design 3 carousels in Canva in 30 minutes. Write all the captions to the carousels and the videos at one time. And all you got to do is copy and paste. I showed you how I do it in Canva. What I do in Canva, I appreciate that, man. Tap that screen if you're getting some love. He says, thank you so much, my brother. So the way I do it in Canva, y'all, if I create a carousel, I'm going to create an extra slide at the end and put the caption on that extra slide. Why? Because when I'm ready to post that carousel, I'm posting from my phone. I go to the Canva app on my phone, I grab the carousel, and I copy the caption that's on that last page. So all I got to do is paste it in Instagram. This stuff does not have to be hard, but it is going to require some time, energy, and effort, right? Next on our list, we batch created our content. Now, you just got to take the time to actually schedule this stuff out. And I'm going to tell you why I do all of this stuff and why I encourage you to do all of this stuff. You can use scheduling tools like the Digital Empire System, which is our white label version of Go High Level. When you join our mentorship program, you get the Digital Empire System, and it has a social media post scheduler within it. Not only you get my coaching, you get all the tools that you need, and you get a lot of templates that I already built, and I know they work because they're making me money in my business right now. That's $100 a month if you want to be part of the mentorship program, and you get a ton of done for you digital products, all that stuff, right? So schedule your content. Meta Business Suite allows you to schedule stuff in Facebook and Instagram. I like to post natively to Facebook and Instagram when I can, but when I'm scheduling for the week, I use a special tool, and I'm going to show that to you guys tomorrow, so make sure you come back if you want to see that. TikTok scheduler. I never found, or I have never seen a TikTok scheduler outside of the tool that I use for native posts. What I do on TikTok, if I create a reel on my phone, I save it as a draft, and then the next day or when it's time for me to post, I just go and post that draft, right? Buffer, Ladder, Hootsuite, those allow you to schedule stuff across multiple platforms. And of course, I'm using YouTube as one of my primary platforms, so I'm scheduling a lot of stuff on YouTube as well. So upload all your content for the week into Meta Business Suite. Set posting times for best engagement, morning or lunch or whatever. And I have not gone through those links just yet. What I have done is I just schedule on TikTok and Instagram. I schedule my reels for 7:15 a.m. and 7:15 p.m. That way, if I on TikTok, because I go live Monday through Friday with this show, I've got a 7:15 post TikTok. I've got an 11 a.m. live. And then if I don't do anything else on TikTok, I got another post coming at 7 p.m. That's just me. And I'll show you guys how all of this stuff comes together. Now, why, oh, why, Cortez, is it so important for us to do this? I'm going to tell you the reason that you need to do that, and the biggest benefit that you're going to get is going to change your life, because the one thing these platforms want you to do, I'm going to tell you on the other side of this break. Y'all make sure y'all don't go nowhere, man. If you're getting some love, make sure you like, make sure you comment, tap that screen on IG. But on the other side of this break, I'm going to break down for you the number one reason you need to incorporate a strategy like this. Let's go. Yo, tired of chasing prospects all over the internet? Yeah. Listen, I know today's training is getting good, but I've got to help somebody today. Let me ask you a serious question. The last time you had a problem that you needed to solve, did the solution find you or did you find it? What about your favorite influencer? Did they find you and say, hey, come follow me, or did you find them? Exactly. So before you send that next cold DM, spam, ooh, bless me, I want to introduce you to Personal Branding Live with AI. It is your solution to creating a lead generation solution built on your personal brand. And guess what? This is not just another course. This is a live hands-on workshop where we're literally going to do this process together, help you identify your target audience, help you build your brand messaging, help you create a content marketing strategy for the next year, including 365 days worth of content that converts. Listen, no more spinning your wheels. It's time for you to create the passive income that you deserve while making a passive impact at the same time. And you do that by building a powerful, attractive, authentic, and authoritative personal brand. So all you got to do is go to cortezhustle.com/blueprint, or click the link on or around this video, link in the bio. Heck, you can even text keyword blueprint to 314-912-1344. I'm just saying. Now, let's get back to today's training. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 9 of Over the Shoulder with Cortez Hustle, a show dedicated to bringing you real life, practical training on how to execute the strategies you need to master if you're trying to make money on the internet. The strategy that we're mastering this week is social media marketing. And I'm telling you, treat all of your social media platforms like a digital product, because that's exactly what they are. All right. You can call them what you want to, but each one of your social media accounts and platforms is a digital product. It's time for you to start treating it that way. So I teased y'all before the break why this stuff is so critically important. And I appreciate you guys for hanging out to find out that answer. These platforms want y'all to do 3 things, man. They want you to keep people on the platform. They want you to bring people back to the platform. And the way you bring people back to the platform is by getting people to engage with your content. I'm going to say it again. They want you to keep people on the platform so they can show them ads. They want you to bring people back to the platform. So if people have left the platform, if you bring people back to the platform, you're doing them a favor. And the way you bring people back to the platform is by getting them to engage. When you have your notifications turned on, every time someone comments on a post that you commented on, don't you get a notification? Of course you do. And if you like me, somebody comments on my stuff, I get that notification. What do? I go back to the platform to see what those people commented. It is one of the biggest time wasters of my day, but I just got to see what people are commenting, right? If you get good at those 3 things, these platforms will reward you by pushing your content in front of more people. So why go through all of this trouble, Cortez, to batch create content, schedule the content for days and weeks at a time? Is because for me, if I have to focus on creating and posting content every day, it takes away from the time that I could be spending engaging and building relationships on the platform. Everybody put relationship in the comment. I told y'all, we're going to treat these platforms and we're going to behave on these platforms like real life human beings. When I shared my growth strategy with you guys yesterday, and we talked about Russell Brunson's Dream 100, go and find the right people who are already talking to your audience and then start engaging with their content. What is that telling the platform? It's telling the platform what I want to be known for and who the heck I'm talking to. Now the platform isn't confused. When I comment on folks like Russell Brunson and Marcus Y. Rozier and people like Coach Donnie Wiggins, they are all business coaches and digital marketers. So I'm telling the platform that I want to be known for digital marketing, and I want to talk to people who are interested in digital marketing. And if we are following the blueprint says that I should be spending 15 to 20 minutes commenting and engaging with my Dream 100. What does my Dream 100 consist of? It consists of 34 top people in my industry who are already talking to my audience. It consists of 33 mid-level people who are bigger than me in follower count and status and brand, but they don't have millions and millions of followers like the top guys, right? So it's 33 of them, and then it's 33 of my peers, people who are on the same level of me. Every day across 3 platforms, I should be spending 15 to 20 minutes engaging with those people and the people who follow them. If I got to spend all day creating content, when do I have time to engage like a human being on these platforms? I don't. And that's why my engagement has been sucking for the last few years. And that's why my growth has been stagnant on all these platforms. Because the law of reciprocity says, I want to be blessed. And in order for me to be blessed with more followers, more engagements, more likes, comments, and shares, I better be blessing other people with engagement, likes, comments, and shares. The law of the algorithm backs that up. So if you're trying to grow on these platforms, then you have to do that. So number 6 is set daily engagement time. Now that content is scheduled, use 20 to 30 minutes a day for replying to comments and DMs, engaging with 5 to 10 people in your Dream 100. Go live for real-time interactions. For example, if posting at 9 a.m., spend 9:15 to 9:30 a.m. with comments. Why? Because my girl, Katie Hinderer, says no posting and ghosting. What is posting and ghosting? That's when you put up a post and you disappear. In fact, she says you should be engaging 5 to 10 minutes before the post hits and 5 to 10 minutes after the post hit. What does that tell the platform? It tells the platform that you are a content consumer and not just a content producer. You got to be both if you want to win on these platforms. So let me show y'all a little bit of what it looks like when you have your stuff scheduled out. Can I do that? Do we got time for that? Or are y'all ready to just jump into open office hours? Right? Because I'm fine either way. I'm going to show y'all one of the tools that I use. And tomorrow, I'm actually going to show you how I use it, if that's okay. I'm going to show y'all what some of my posting schedule looks like. And this is for my shorts. Matter of fact, now, let me just show y'all YouTube real quick. Let me show y'all. Because I ain't playing no games, man. I am done not fulfilling the call on my life. I hope y'all heard that, because some of y'all are probably not fulfilling the call on your life. Not because you don't know what the call is either. It's because you have not yet sat down and organized your life in a way that you can provide. I heard a guy break it down. He said, man, and this is for you Christians. If you guys don't believe in God, you got another religion or whatever. This is for my Christian folks. He says, whatever it is that you're doing, you want, and I'm paraphrasing, right? I saved it and I shared it on my TikTok. So if you go to my TikToks and you look at my reposted content, you'll see it. He says, I want to be so good at what I do that when people engage with what I do is done with such a level of excellence that they want to know Christ. Wait, what? Wait, what? I want to do what I do. I want to walk so sternly and firmly in my purpose that when people engage with me, they're engaging in intercession and they don't even know it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get to that level, and it takes planning and execution to get to that level. So this is my YouTube channel, y'all. If I go to my channel on another space, because I actually want to go into my my YouTube studio real quick. For those of you who do have questions and you want to join me in open office hours, CortezHustle.com/open office hours to get the Zoom link. So I'm going to go here and I'm going to go to my content. And I told y'all I want a video up every day of the week that's uploaded at 7 a.m. every day, because I'm live at 11. So I want to go 7 a.m. with an upload, my live at 11. And then as I get good at this, I'm probably going to have another upload premiering around 4 or 5, that afternoon drive, right? I'm thinking like a radio station, right? They have certain times where they have their most viewership and listenership. So if I go to my videos, let me hit refresh. And what you're going to notice is you're going to notice a little theme. And tomorrow, this is going to be all filled out even better. So I want to show y'all. I'm going to let y'all hold me accountable to doing and executing this every single week. So right here, you'll see this video from today just went public at 7 o'clock this morning. This video is scheduled for what? 7 o'clock tomorrow morning. Then this video is set to premiere February 3rd. Now, the reason there is a gap is because I did this and I wasn't sure. I was like, man, where did I leave off at? This is where me having a written tracker will remind me, oh, you need to pick up on February 2nd, because that's where this video should have been February 2nd, then February 3rd, so on and so forth. Tomorrow is all about execution. Y'all want to see me execute this game plan? I'm going to go to my ChatGPT, where I had ChatGPT create for me a content marketing blueprint for the entire year. It gave me themes for every month. Saturday starts a new month. So I've got to start creating and working on the content for the month of February, which means tomorrow, y'all going to see me create and schedule content for tomorrow. I might need to create a carousel. I might have to create a reel or whatever it is. I'm following that blueprint to a T. If you have not joined or got access to the Personal Branding Live with AI class, it's only $47. I teach you how to create this blueprint so you have something to execute. So that's it for today. Open office hours will start in the next couple minutes. CortezHustle.com/open office hours. If you want to join me live in a Zoom room until noon today, you are more than welcome. Until then, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up. Yo, real quick, if you're catching this live, then you can hustle on over to CortezHustle.com/open office hours to join us in a private Zoom room to get your questions answered. If you're watching this on the replay, then YouTube thinks you should watch this video next. And don't forget to hit the smiley face to subscribe to the channel, and check out CortezHustle.com if you want to join our free community.